Waiting for people to come on here. As soon as somebody comes on, we'll hang out. Hi, guys. I'm trying to wait till people come on so I can do some updates. Hi, Jade. There's just so much going on, and there's not enough time to do anything with. It's just God is good. That's all I got to say. If you don't hit your feet, don't hit the floor in the morning, you're not doing too good. We are doing good now. Hey, Darlene. Prayers for Scott Lebedo. I'm hoping he's getting better. He had a heart attack 2 nights ago. He was, as I could tell you, he was at the right place at the right time for people to help him out. God was with him because we wouldn't have him either. Another American patriot. I think he just gets excited a little bit too much. He's going to have to calm it down. He's doing okay, but thank you for all the first responders who were there. He was just at the right place at the right time when that happened. Hope he gets better soon. So he is good for September 11th. So when we go to New York, he'll be good to go. He wants to put the biggest American flag on 9/11, which would be absolutely amazing. I don't know if that's going to happen before or after 9/11 at this point, but that's good. That's good. Good things are going to happen. If you're going to plan to go to New York City for 9/11, we were carrying American flags in New York City at the 9/11 memorial. Now that was up to Scott Lebedo asking that. So I do know some of our streamers were going. I don't know if you watched Shawn Michael. He's midnight. He's going. The American First Warehouse is going. I probably will be going because I'll be at the First American Warehouse the 10th, and then we'll go to 9/11 on Friday, and then Saturday. Hi, Denise. Then maybe I'll be heading out to Pittsburgh, but I have to be back by Monday to get back to work. So I'm just letting you know that's what kind of the game plan is for that. As of next Wednesday, I go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to tour Shriners Hospital for crippled children. They asked me to do that tour. They asked me to speak at that tour. And I'm ecstatic and I'm happy that I can do that because I'm a Shriners Hospital previous patient for many, many years. I was at Shriners Hospital since I've been 4. I went till I was, I think, 18, and then you are done from there. Went through major surgeries, went through 2 major surgeries, or otherwise, if it wasn't for Shriners Hospital, I wouldn't be able to walk and do all the things I do right now. At that time, Shriners Hospital was funded by the Shrines. Parents didn't have to pay. You just, but you had to go there and you had to do what they kind of requested because all those doctors and nurses volunteered their time at that time. Now, today, the hospital has grown. There's doctors and nurses there. It's pretty well funded. But at that time when I went, a Shriner or Mason had to sponsor you to go to that hospital. I don't know if you have to do that anymore. Hi, Donna. Donna's from the Beach Report. Please say hello to her. She's with Jill Cohen. She is one amazing patriot. So that's what I'm going to do on Wednesday. Shriners Hospital was from the 1900s to the present day, but it's grown to a huge hospital, and I'm honored to do that tour, and really good. Hi, Priscilla. So that is a good organization, and how I got started. Well, I got started because I was a patient there, and when I went to the Styx concert 2 weeks ago, they were there, and they raffled off a guitar, and every raffle they had, oh shoot, I don't know, is everybody getting buffering or not? I'm pretty clear at this point. If not, I can start over. Just let me know. So, and then there was a $5 a ticket, and they also got a CD or an LP of Styx's new album, Circling from Above. Really good. Oh, wow. I don't know if it's because it's going to rain. Doesn't look like it's going to rain, but it's cloudy here and it's going to get dark. If it gets worse, let me know. Okay, it's okay now. We are going, that's how I got hooked up to this. When I was talking to Shriners, they're like, you're a previous patient. Can you come and speak? And I was like, yeah. I gave them my email. And I was surprised they called. And they called and said, would you come and do this? And I was like, sure. When do you want me to come? Oh, I hate that. Maybe it will come back. I don't know if it's on my end because I'm pretty clear at this point. I don't know what to tell you guys because it's not showing anything here for me. So we'll see. So that is that. I will do that Wednesday. I got to be there at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. in the morning. That means I have to leave here at 6. So I will be doing that. And you cannot live stream when you're driving anymore. That's a done deal. You're not allowed to talk on your phone in Pennsylvania at that point. So what else is happening? Mondami got ran out of New York City. Okay, hold on. Mondami got ran out of Staten Island today. I think that is pretty darn cool. The phone just rang, so that's why it buffered. So sorry about that. I could pretty much, if I wanted to, I could turn that off and we wouldn't be bothered. Let me just see. I'll turn it off for now. And then when it comes back on, when I get close, I will just turn it back on when it's time to do our song. So now that's off, so it should be maybe better. I'm hoping. So he got ran out of Staten Island. He is just the hater in New York City right now. He loves to go in places where they hate him so bad that just to get news coverage. I just hope people get sick of him too. In Pennsylvania, it's the same thing with them. Shapiro needs to go. Another Democrat. We all need to get on board. We need to all vote. I was on a roll. Now I completely forgot what I was on the roll about. Besides Shriners Hospital. Oh, that's it. The J6 flag. The J6 flag is going to be at oh, I know. Now we know the math's not adding up. We need to get him out of there. We just need to get him out of there. The J6 flag is going to be put in class under glass. The full flag is, and it is going to be put at the First American Warehouse as of now, because that's the only museum and the most patriotic place in the land that I'm going to allow that to be shown. So that will be going up to American First Warehouse September 10th. And that will be on display there for everybody to see the January 6th flag from here on after September 11th. The J6 flag will be at the First American Warehouse in Ronkonkoma, New York. And here is, I don't know if you can see that, the First American Warehouse. Here is the back of that. It is, let's see here, www.thefirstamericanawarehouse.com. So if you go there, you can tour that. I think that will be the best place at the present moment. That's where it needs to go. That's my decision. That's nobody's decision. I want it there because Joe is amazing and it needs to be there. So he's already said that he would put it in glass for me. I'm hoping he hangs it up on the wall and it is displayed for all of January 6th and all of us who have supported January 6th. And when you guys, if you ever want to go there, it is there. It shouldn't be sitting here in my office anymore. It needs to go somewhere where it needs to be displayed. So that's the big news. I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm willing to let it go to there. It can't be given away. It can't be sold. It can't be anything. It's just going to be on display there. And if I want it back, Joe says I can have it back. But that is where our J6 flag is going. And I'm pretty proud of that at the present moment. I've talked to him about it. He's willing to do it. He's willing to put in glass for me. He's fantastic. So on that, now I have my phone off. Darn it. On that note, if you want me to get it there, I can get it there sooner than later. If I get the funding to take it up earlier than that, I will. Because the faster I want it displayed is the faster it's going to be displayed. Okay, so on that point, this is what I'm asking. I gotta find it now. Oh, I hate everything anymore. Okay, so if you want to help me get it there faster, you can go to my Venmo account, Venmo at Jamie, JAMIE, dash capital CROWE, dash 40, and we will get it there quicker and faster because of my income. I don't work at the bus company all summer. I don't have my Social Security. So I don't have the funds to do it. But if we want, I'm like relying on you guys for me to get it there if I want to get it there early. I would rather get it there before September 11th. But that's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. Please love one another. Please don't be bashing people on this channel. This isn't what this is about. It's about patriots being patriots, and we stand up for the country, and I believe in God. So the only thing you're doing, you're not hurting me. You're just bringing more people in and more people in. That is fine. I'm okay about it. So I'm not even going to mess with you. That's just the way it is. So that's the deal. If you guys want it there early, I need people to help me get it there. And I'll be glad to get it there and get it in glass and do whatever we have to do. And I'll come back, and then I'll go to September 11th also, because there's always stuff going at the First American Warehouse that I can show you guys. There's never nothing. So that is that. What else happened? I'm not sure too much. I haven't watched any news today. I could find out. I mean, that's not a big deal. Let's see. Please support America First Warehouse. They do podcasts all day long for, we need stuff to start getting out. We need to start talking about stuff. People need to start standing up. We need to start standing up to these people and get stuff done. I'm just looking, and there is nothing. President Trump is live right now. Host Team USA Winter Olympics. If we want to see what he's talking about, I don't know what he's talking about.
Here's why.
I don't even know where he is. They're playing We Are the Champions. Let's see if I can turn this. I don't know if it's over or whatever. Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Quite the large event there. We were talking about the original schedule saying that was going to be at the Rose Garden, but that was a lot of Olympians there.
The
so
Olympic,
maybe that's why
he was doing.
Back into the East Room. Also,
he was hosting Team USA in the Winter Olympics reception.
Storm on the way. So maybe that's why it was in the East Room. But regardless, quite the nice event there as the Olympians
so we don't need to watch that.
Office and a lot of gold medals there. And of course, it was fun to see the U.S. hockey teams, both men and women's, do such
and the
a
U.S.
great
hockey
job
team
as the president participated.
Okay, that's okay. Is there anything else I need to I don't even know. I'm just like rambling now at this point. Except that January 6th flag going to there, doing the September 11th, going to New York City, going to Shriners Hospital next week. And I'm going to start doing lives as much as I can. I don't know if you guys saw my newest. Here's my newest. I don't know if you guys saw the newest video. I will try to show you. Here's the newest video.
Can't hold us back. We'll break every chain. Hard work.
So that's the newest video. I'm going to try to put out a video, at least one a day. Here's the newest. I don't know if you guys saw this one. No, that's not that one. Okay, it's, where is the other one? I'm looking. The newest video. Where, that was one of the newest videos. And then there was this one. You guys probably saw this one. Oh, wow. Hold on. I'll try to start it over. Okay, let's do this. This is the newest one. Not a newest one. Why did it stop? Shane Jenkins. The J6ers. Livia. Joe. Robert Morris. That's the last one. I don't have the rights to that music either, but we need to start standing up as patriots and get this stuff done. We need to be registered to vote. We need to, and then here's the newest one. This is me, United. We will start. I don't know if everybody has Facebook. That's why I'm showing you these. I am on board. I want this country back as much as anybody else does. I love this country. I love President Trump. And I believe in God that we can get it back. Let's see. I don't know if I have anything else. But this is the kind of stuff I'm doing. That's another one. It's all over my Facebook. I'm all about America. This was Joe's birthday with Robert Morris and Joe. Going to a Yankees game. So I don't have the rights to that music either, but it's I need to do it. So as many videos as I get out, I'm gonna try to get out one a day at least for now. But if you don't have Facebook, this is why I'm showing you it, because I'm so much into it now. Our J6ers have they're incredible. They're amazing people. and I know we have enough backing to make some noise. He is quite the character. Joe is definitely quite the character. Here is this is sad. Here is Helen Helen, the widow of Corey Copachu's wife.
I don't want anybody to forget that.
She is some amazing woman.
I'm tired of hearing that. It was not fake that day. President Trump got shot. Unfortunately, he got killed. And I don't want anybody to forget that. And I was looking right in his eyes when it happened. So I don't want people to forget that. And that we struggle every day. Still. Because we don't have answers.
Looking back on that day in Butler, what do you think the Secret Service got most wrong?
Everything. They didn't pick up the radios. They had no communication. They had no communication with the outside. None.
I read in that report that there were 102 calls, radio transmissions that were missed.
Yep.
It says, instead, we found that Secret Service received only 5 phone calls and 3 text messages about crooks. So they're admitting they got 5 calls and texts and they didn't do anything. But what's your reaction?
My reaction is, why? Why? Well, why wouldn't you have reacted from one? I mean, if they would have held him back off that stage and not let him go, I wouldn't be sitting here with you today.
Crooks himself remains shrouded in mystery. Authorities still haven't publicly identified a motive for his attempted assassination of President Trump. You've expressed belief that the gunman, Thomas Crooks, didn't act alone.
I don't believe there was another shooter there, but I believe that he was working with somebody. I believe it was an inside job inside the government somewhere.
And this was political?
Oh, yeah.
Political.
Absolutely. Yep.
Have you seen evidence to that?
Oh, I've been told things, but I've had something that happened with me that just afterwards, and you're starting to put the pieces together, it just made total sense.
What will help give you closure?
When the people who put this all together that day are caught and it comes out.
So if you had a message for President Trump, what would it be?
Just to don't forget us and remember what we went through that day. You know, we're still here and we need answers.
Helen Comparator says
See, that's everybody. We want answers for January 6th. I want answers for January 6th. I'm not going to stop fighting until we get justice. That people go to jail. That's why I'm so big into this. I'm so big in our country because our January 6ers didn't deserve what they got. And you guys all know that. So let's start standing up, start waving American flags across this country. We got to win. There's so many Americans out there that we can stand behind President Trump and we can win. Get our Constitution back, get everything back that we need for our grandchildren and our children. I'm on my way out. So for me to fight this, I've got to because it's their world that we're fighting for at the moment. So like I said, if you want me to go to the American First Warehouse, Venmo at Jamie, capital Jamie, dash, capital CROWE, dash 40. I only have Venmo. That is it. If I get enough people to sponsor me to go to the warehouse, I will go to the warehouse and do it a lot earlier, which would be my game plan. Then go up to the second, going up to 9/11. If there's anything left over, I will use that to go towards 9/11, because that's going to be an overnight stay. Probably if I get this flag up earlier, it also will be an overnight stay, but I think I can get that covered. Thank you, Trina. That's it. On my Venmo app at Jamie Crowe -40. If we want to get to the J6 flag, I don't know, it's over there somewhere. My J6 flag up on the wall before September 11th. I would like that, but I can't do it alone. For us to put it in glass, I was looking to do it on my own. I was going to put it in plexiglass, and the piece I needed, just one side, cost $1,200. I can't afford $1,200 to put that flag under plexiglass. And if the First American Warehouse and Joe is going to support me on that, and they're going to help me with that, I'm sure hoping we as patriots can get me there to give it to them at least, so we can get it put under glass and hung up. So that's all I'm asking for. So whatever, if I get enough between tolls and New York City, it takes 4 hours for me to get to Long Island. 3.5, 4 hours. It depends on the traffic. So that's what this is our mission. This is my January 6th people that supported the corner, did whatever, that I get that flag to the First American Warehouse. I won't put it in the mail. That needs to be hand delivered to get there to get that done. If you guys agree with me, you will support me. And if I don't get enough funding, I will use that funding towards September 11th, because I am going to New York City to do that. I was supposed to go to up to Pittsburgh, but that Pittsburgh trip was supposed to be after that. If I think Friday's the 9/11, and then Sunday I can go out to Pittsburgh, but I have to be back Sunday. So that I have to be, because I have to be at work at 4:30 by 5 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. So I have to be back to work. I can't miss work because I got to get these kids to school. So that's what I'm asking. If you guys can support me, if you guys can support me and get me to New York, that would be greatly appreciated. It'd probably be about between tolls and the way back, probably about $300. I'm not asking for a lot. Whatever. It's whatever. One way or another, it will get there. I would just like it there earlier. So that's our January 6th talk. Mondami taking over Staten Island. That didn't work out too well. Scott Lebato's doing okay. I'm hoping he gets out of the hospital. Thank you for all the first responders that were there at the moment. They was just at the right place at the right time. We need him. He's an American patriot, and I hope he's out of the hospital and raring to go for September 11th. And I think he just might do it. He was on social media right after his heart attack. He's a strong man. So is there anything else? Please support the First American Warehouse. They go live all the time. It's www.theamericanfirstwarehouse.com. Please go there and support Joe. And anytime they go live, I think Joe goes live on Tuesdays at noontime. He has lives all day. The Red and White show that I was on. Midnight show is on. Midnight's on. Midnight also does Facebook. I think one at 9 a.m., one in the afternoon, and one at 6 p.m. If you jump over there and support him, and like and share and do whatever, that would be great. We need to support our patriots and live stream and know what's going across the world and across this country. And that's what I wanted to tell you guys. And talked about Shriners Hospital. That's going to be another feat to do also, for gas and tolls. That's a 2.5 hour drive from here. That is Wednesday morning. I got to leave here between 5:30 and 6, get there by 10, tour, and drive back home. So, it's just going to be a long day, but it's going to be a great day. And I'm going to share that with you guys either live or I will do a video. Either way, you will know what goes on. I don't know if there's HIPAA laws or whatever to show the hospital, but I will take pictures where I can, and I will show you what an experience that was. So I think that is all that's up with me. Here is Robert Morris's book. I try to get you guys out. Still there, political prisoner. Robert Morris, forward by Mickey. Apparently this is a pretty good book from what I gather. I was talking to Jericho about it. He says it's probably pretty good. Joe says it's going to be because his first book was good. He says, so no doubt this book is going to be even better. My book is in publication. I'm hoping that's out before September 11th. I don't know how much that is going to cost a book. We'll figure it out as it goes on. Here is Jill's book. This is about September 9/11, like it was yesterday. This is good for kids. It is good for adults. You go to www.jillbooks.com and you can order that there. Because kids nowadays don't even know what 9/11 is. Not really. And it's American history. And I think they should know what happened on 9/11. So that is that. Like it was yesterday. And that's exactly the way it feels for me. It's like it was yesterday that this stuff has happened. 9/11 was a government attack. January 6th was a government attack. President Trump getting shot on Butler. It's a lot. And it's all American history that we should be all on top of and telling and encouraging people to get their messages out. I wish our January 6ers would talk more about January 6th than they do right now. If they make as much noise as Jake Lang is, we'd be going somewhere. That's my take on it. If you're going to spend that much time on something, let's get something accomplished. And we as Americans and as J6 supporters, we can make that happen. So that is that. So I think what time is it? It is 7:49. We got an hour before the good old national anthem for January 6th. So we will sing our song, and that will give you guys a a little bit over an hour to do what you need to do. Um, so we will do what we do best. Please pray for President Trump, our military, our January 6ers, Scott Lebedo, that he gets better before September 11th. So as soon as our song comes on, I think
There is an Amazon app
finish
already
that.
sitting on your phone. Most people open it as
And
a
I
reader
will
app.
try
I
to be
learned how
back
look at it as a
tomorrow at
publisher.
6,
Same Amazon,
and I'll
different
try to
role.
get
No
something
physical
more that we
products,
can
no daily
talk.
content, no warehouse. Just the digital publishing side most people never consider.
Please
Let
go
her
over to
explain.
jillbooks.com. She is, no, the Beach Report. She is live right now with Anthony Corrado. She's in Florida. Is that the place to?
It doesn't matter how good the book is, but if you put something that's already on the bestsellers page, Amazon has 300 million customers. They find the buyers. Everything else, the writing, the selling, the delivery, the monthly.
I'm not asking Joe to do anything. He's got enough to worry about. He's got the flag to do. So that's that. Okay, so I'm going to sing my song, and then we're out. I'm going over to the Beach Report to watch Jill for a little bit. Please go over there and support her, like and share over there, and hang out with us over there for a little bit. Oh, all things were gone. Worked for all my life, and if I had to start again, just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to live in here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I finally live in America, where at least I know I believe, and I won't forget the millions who died, who gave that right to me. And can you stand up next to you and defend her still today? There ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Sorry. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. And there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who rise, who gave a fight for me, and I gladly stand up next. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Oh, how I miss that so much. I miss that so much every night and night. Hi, Laura. So you're going to have to go back and watch the replay. Please go over the Beach Report. She's with Anthony singing at a gentleman's club, and that man can sing. He's got instrument after instrument, and you will enjoy that as much as I do. I hope to see you over there. God bless. God bless America. God bless President Trump. And thank you for our J6ers for all you do. You're my hero. I will talk to you soon. Talk to you tomorrow at 6. Talk to you then.